Welcome back to part 4 of my makeup declutter series. Today I'm tackling eyeshadows, eyeliners and blushes, and previously we have already sorted out these first top 2 drawers, and I do feel like they look a lot better, they're a lot tidier and I can find everything. So moving on to today's task, which is sorting out this drawer and all of this. And this is currently what the dressing table side's looking like. So I thought because this drawer is so low down, we'd start on the floor. I'm going to take out everything. Got lots of different palettes in here. Also some skincare. I wondered where this had gone to. I don't know why I've kept an empty box. Look at the state of my hands. If you can't tell, I was swatching some stuff a minute ago. Some brush cleaner. I wonder where that had gone. Some Salt de Janeiro. That doesn't belong in here. Just found another NYX Auburn Brow Pen. So I'm going to put this in the drawer above. Same with these eyebrow razors. Now the only thing that's actually in here is like nude palettes with an occasional bit of colour. All of my other colourful eyeshadows are in the drawer over there. But this needs to be a lot tidier and I need to get more stuff in here than what room I've got. Therefore I need to declutter some palettes and move some palettes elsewhere, which I honestly have no idea where I'm going to put them. I have literally been using and abusing this palette at the moment. I am obsessed with it from number 7. It's their Centre of Attention Pro Artistry palette. It's honestly stunning. This is like probably the only pair of eyelashes that are in here. Then I'm just quickly switching to voiceover because my mum had a friend downstairs and you could hear them in the background. That's my favourite eyeliner, it's the She Glam one, and I also really like this Troublemaker one. And then for eyeliner, the ones I use the most, it's the Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On and this Rimmel one in the shade Sable. I'm going to put like any eyeshadow, so I've got the Urban Decay Moondust one, very well loved Primark one. This is the PS eyeshadow, it's like a silver metallic. This tiny little grey and black one. This NARS silver one in the shade Pyrenees, I think that's how you say it. A mini Catrice one, which I absolutely love. Another NARS one in the shade Guayaquil, which is this gorgeous copper brown shade. This Sephora one. Then another NARS one, the Take 2 Cosmetics one, which is like a pressed shimmer. The She Glam one, this looks a lot like the Makeup by Mario Crystal Reflector. This is in Such a Prize Enigma Sparkly Eyeshadow. I'm going to do a video soon, products that are like good alternatives of expensive makeup, so look out for that. The Sephora Glitter, I absolutely love this silver shade, it's the one I wore on Halloween last year. This is in Diamond Crush. And then lastly this NARS one, but this is a colourful one so this shouldn't be in this drawer. Also found this Revolution palette, which also shouldn't be in here because it's colourful. Nikki Tutorials palette, I don't know if you can see that. The Care Bears one, which is also colourful. I know this is really dark crap lighting because my ring light's just died, but this gorgeous palette from Benefit, the Cheek Stars, I'm going to put this with my favourite contour palette in this drawer. If you can see, but what I've done is I've moved the lip stuff from the long drawer that was in here so that we've got lips and eyes, and then I'm going to put the cream and powder blushes in this long thing. So let me get this out of here. I'm just going to put it in here for now, but then I will put it in the main drawer. So we've got the Poppin' Peony Luminous Pressed Blush from the Beauty Crop, mine is broke, and that's all just gone in the drawer. Love that for me. The Glow Milk Amelia Olivia blusher with the Beauty Crop, Marnie blusher in Luminoso, for a colourful luminizer, Primark Sweet Blush. I'm just going to put these in here as we go along. Shelley blusher, NARS Orgasm. This is very similar to NARS Orgasm. I'll just show you this. This is the Sleek blusher in Feeling Like a Snack. Little Thing blusher from ages ago. Georgia blusher from Benefit. The Sephora Colourful Luminizer Hybrid. This is the Blush Glaze in Pink Sunset. Another Sephora Colourful Blush. The NYX Buttermilk blush. I mean, I will put these, organise these a bit better. This is a Zara blusher. The Oh My Beauty blush from Home Bargains that I've literally been loving recently. Absolutely stunning. The NARS Orgasm palette that I absolutely love. I have tried to clean this up, but it just won't clean. It's just a bit old. Size NARS Orgasm. California by Benefit, Dandelion by Benefit, and last but not least, this gorgeous Kevin O'Quan blush. So all the powder brushes. So I'm going to put this Crystal Liquid eyeshadow in the eyeliner drawer. The same with my Made by Mitchell Drip Drip and these eyelashes that I found they can go in with all the eye stuff. So I'm going to tidy this bit up and transfer it over. Stand them up like that. I'm going to be able to see them better. And then I just slide any minis in the front bit. And that works out pretty well for those. I've also got this Kiko blusher as well. So I'll just slide that sort of there. And I'm going to gently lift this out. Then also in this drawer, I need to put that NARS one in there. I've got some palettes. So these are the palettes that I'm keeping in this drawer. The Coca-Cola Cherry one from Morphe. The Carly Bibel Anastasia Beverly Hills one, which I love. The majority of these are nudes, but some have got a bit of colour in them. The Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills one, which is probably my most used eyeshadow palette. The Naked Honey one, the Naked Cherry one. I don't know if all these are going to fit in here. This Mini NARS Hibiscus palette, which has honestly been used to death. The Fiery Beauty Bay palette. The Soph X Revolution, I can't get into this. Soph Extra Spice palette. The number 7 palette that I showed you earlier that I'm obsessed with. The Rich Beauty Bay palette. Patricia Bright's palette. This is my most used palette. Mirror is broke, but it's a great palette. These two little MUA ones. And also the Nimya Naked Tutorials palette. Please ignore the sudden lighting change. My ring light's just died again. I'm putting the She Glam Care Bears blusher in the other drawer at the top. I need to put these palettes back, but the problem that I've got is I also need to find somewhere for these blushes, these cream blushes that really need to be in this drawer. So that's all I can do for now. I've got all so heavy. This massive box up here I need to put away. Can't do anything else until I get some more dividers. But I just wanted to show you the eyeshadow palettes that I'm moving to a different drawer because I don't use them as much. So the Revolution Forever Dynamatic palette, the Caramel Melange Eva palette. I'm not getting rid of these palettes because I have decluttered my palettes recently, but I just don't use them as much. XX Revolution palette, which is the Too Faced Light My Fire one. Bleak Eye Divine palette. I'm just going to store these in a little box with some other products that I've not been using as much. This is the Mixed Metals one. These are like palettes from the archives. The Rady Dark one with Makeup Forever. The Roxxsaurus Ride or Die palette, which is gorgeous. The Imagination eyeshadow palette, which I absolutely love. And then this gorgeously sparkly Evolution one, which I love for mainly the silvers and blues. So I'm not getting rid of these. I'm just going to move them somewhere else for now. And this is all the makeup I need to try in videos. Just wanted to show you. This is the box that I've put like all the makeup products in. I've got a couple of spares of. So I've got like a spare of this Peach Sugar Made by Mitchell one. These blushes I don't reach for as much, but I still like. A couple of spare primers in there. A couple of setting sprays. The stuff I went through with you in the first video. And like the H&B foundation. And then I'm going to swap this over. So I've managed to store all of them in there. So the lid will hopefully go back on that. And then all of the little products, I'm just sort of filtering into here. And I'll put the lid back on this as well. And then they can just go on the side and no one would know any different. Things I got rid of, I just got rid of this empty She Glam box. Benefit Benetint because this is really old and it doesn't smell very good. The Brow Shake Rimmel product, an old foundation that's no good, and the Benefit FanFest, which has dried up. I've also just found this very dried up and very cakey. I'm not sure what foundation that was, but that is so dark for me and also thick and horrible, and it smells vile. So I'm going to get rid of that as well. So hopefully you can see where I've positioned you. So I just wanted to show you down the side. But down here I've put the Anastasia Norvina palette, the Carly Bibel Anastasia palette, and then at the back is the Coca-Cola Morphe palette. Because they are my most used palettes. And then I did move this from that drawer into here, where I just thought I'd talk through my cream blushes that I kept. The Amelia Olivia Glow Milk blusher, the NARS Orgasm blusher, Pixie On The Go blusher, the Primark blush drops. I've also put the MUA Beauty Balms in here, so the contour one and the blusher. Got a few Made by Mitchell blushes, so we've got the Can't Cope with Coral blush, like liquid blusher. We've got the Made by Mitchell Peach Sugar and the Made by Mitchell Melon Sorbet. Gorgeous Bestie did get me some new Made by Mitchell blushes for my birthday and for Christmas, so I have got a few of these in here, but then I've also got some spares. Got the She Glam blusher, 2 of the e.l.f. monochromatic multi-sticks, which I absolutely love. Got the tiniest little bronzer in here. I have put this one in here because it is a little bit broken. And I have also got, down the side of here, a contour palette from Revolution, which looks like this, and my NARS Laguna bronzer, which is very dirty, but I've tried wiping it, it just won't come clean. It's just very well loved. And my favourite blush at the moment, which is the Glow Hub Buff Blush in the shade Poppin'. I've got the P. Louise liquid blush that I literally cannot get mine to come out whatsoever. Like, just nothing comes out. I don't know if I'm not twisting it right, but literally nothing is coming out of this. Mine just spins round, so please let me know. I tag P. Louise in the off chance that anyone from P. Louise is watching this. Can you let me know what I'm doing wrong? Because I literally can't get anything out of it and it's brand new. If you know, or you're watching this and you've got one of these, can you let me know how you actually get it to work? Am I just being silly? Then I've got one of the Beauty Bay liquid blushers, my gorgeous Rare Beauty blusher in the shade Hope, and my e.l.f. camo contour, which I use all the time. In this corner over here, we've just got some mini eyeshadows. Down here, some eyelashes and some little mini travel brushes, some hair grips, you know, like all the little faffy bits, and my Foreo Lunar Play Plus 2. I've kept the palettes that I use all the time, so like the Huda Beauty Nude Lights and my new favourite number 7 eyeshadow palette, which mini NARS palette that I showed you earlier, that I need a new one. And in this corner here, got the NARS Laguna bronzer, the little Revolution contour, the MUA eyeshadow palette, and another MUA eyeshadow palette because I use them a lot. I've also got this Primark Pro eyeshadow palette, which I absolutely love, so I'm going to put that in here. In these 2 palettes back in, I'm just going to put them on top of here. So we've got the Pusher Brights palette and the Nimya palette, just because I use them a lot. Just wanted to show you the palettes that I'm moving somewhere else. There's this little Star palette, then the Fiery Beauty Bay Rich Beauty Bay palette I'm moving into my colourful drawer. This Revolution palette I'm also moving into my colourful drawer. Also just some of my little Star cotton pads in here, but other than that, all that makeup has been cleared. Excuse the lighting because this is about a week later from when I'm filming this and my ring light's currently dead. But you know how that's in like one of those little boxes? I found this and I wondered if like that would fit those in and these little mini palettes. And like these little eyeshadows at the side. I don't know how that's got in there. My eye's so clean. I absolutely love this stuff on. And these little eyeshadows. Oh my god, it's a perfect fit. That's amazing. So carefully, that was a bit of a fail. Put the like little eyeshadows and stuff in sort of one corner. Just taking them all out of here. Literally the majority of them. A NARS. Another NARS one there. A She Glam one. Urban Decay Moon Dust one, which I love and use a lot. And then a little Catrice one. And this Made by Mitchell one. And then I'll put the eyeliners at the top. I'm going to put these eyeshadow palettes. So the Nude Lights one from Huda Beauty, the number 7 one, and the little Hibiscus palette. Yeah, overall, I don't think that's too bad. I mean, I'm going to try and find somewhere for these, but there's only 4 palettes in there, isn't there, that are big. And I can still see the rest of everything really well. And if I just want to get in there, I'll just move them off. Feels so much better for decluttering my makeup drawers. Honestly, I no longer dread going in here. As somebody who makes makeup content, you really don't want to be dreading going in your makeup drawers. And now this is the result of the first drawer. It's so much tidier and I'm loads less stressed about going in it. This is the result of the second drawer. It's still a bit busy, overall a lot tidier. This is the third drawer, which I'm really happy with. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye bye.